Hello, my friends. It's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine. Welcome to my page. And come on in because we are going to craft these bunnies that I was going to do last week. And then now it's this week. And we're going to do this bunny. So y'all come on in and say hello once you get here. Put some hearts, something. So I know you're here. And we're going to get started on this set. Hello, everybody. Hoping I can see comments. Y'all know everything's backwards, too. So they still won't let us do that. I don't know. Hello, Leanne. Hello, Cheryl. Come on, come on. We're finally dried out over here in the South from having rain for 4 or 5 days. Hey, Karina and Carol. We're slowly drying out around here. I need to fix this right here. Hey, Nancy. Hello, everybody. Y'all come on in. I'm going to do these bunnies. I was going to do them last week. And, of course, you know, we had tornadoes and storms. Hello, Melanie. So, I'm going to do them tonight. They've been over here waiting for their time. Yes, Lori, we're doing the bunnies. I was going to do them last Thursday because everybody asked me to do the bunnies and top hats. And so I'm doing that tonight because I didn't get to do it Thursday. Yes, I made it through the storms. I mean, I was beginning to wonder, y'all, if we needed a raft or a ark or something. It was rough. Like every day it was like, okay, we got a chance to storm today. We got a chance to storm today. So it was like, oh my gosh. Yes, Karina, I'm doing the bunnies. Hello, everybody. Hello, Lori and Sharon. Good evening, Beverly. Thank you, Linda, for sprinkling. Hello, Cecilia. I'm going to do these bunnies. I'm trying to think where the two are that are together already, and I would grab them, but I don't know where they are. They're already glued together. Hello, Claudia. Yay, you got your box today. They went out Thursday. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Linda. I'm trying to think. She's talking about she got her box from, oh, what is my hair back here doing? For the subscription box. If y'all know, I have a subscription box. Triple digits. Oh my gosh, already? It's cool here now. It's supposed to be like 38 degrees or 42 degrees. I don't know. It's cold. It's cold here. It's going to be cold. Like 38 maybe, 40. I don't know. Yeah, it's cold. I know, frost again. You know, we always have that little snap right before Easter. I don't know where y'all are from, but around here. How is the dollhouse? The dollhouse still looks like it did the last time y'all saw it. Because it's like, it's always something's come up where my husband and I cannot make it happen. But we are. I told him today, I said, we got to do this dollhouse. It was a rough ride for sure. Yes, Miss Glenda, it was. I mean, it's like every day I just got so, it's like not today. Got your little white box today. So everybody's talking about their little white box, and that is my mini subscription box. It comes in a little tiny box, so it's not a big kit. It's not anything really big, but you'd be surprised what I can do with those little pieces and get something really big. If you want to be a part of the subscription box, it is going to open again at the 1st of May, and I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. At the first, I had to turn my heat on. That's probably why I'm sneezing. Yeah, freeze warnings tonight. Hello, Cindy. 32 degrees, Jane. Hello, Debbie. Oh my gosh, that's cold. So anyway, so if you want to be a part of that, you can comment mini box. I believe that's my code word for that. And you can get on the wait list. I think that's it. I've got so many keywords, it's kind of hard to remember. Mini box, all one word. And you can get on the wait list to know when it's going to open. So anyway, I have to watch the replay. Got to watch something national championship game. That's okay, Liz. I understand. You got to go root for your team. I get it. Thank y'all for blessing me. Hey, Trish. Hello, Diane. So anyway, so these are the bunnies. Hello, Becky. We are going to do these bunnies because I was going to do them Thursday, and then, you know, the Mother Nature had other plans, and it stormed and tornadoes, and we've had that ever since then. Like every day we had tornado warning, flood warnings. It was just ridiculous. I think we ended up getting like anywhere from 10 to 12 inches of rain, somewhere in there is what they finally said. And gosh, we're just gonna have to dry out. Tony's watching me and the game. Hello, Kathy. Thank you. Okay. So this is, there's a girl and a boy. One has a little, well, it can be a girl and a boy. It can be a boy and a boy. It doesn't matter. Yay, Tanya got her box. Debbie, don't put a space in there. Do it together. Yes, Deb. Yes. Okay. And so one has a small top hat, and then the other one has a big top hat. Where her little white box. Yeah, she likes to play with the box. It's a good box. She knows a good box. And this one has a tall, skinny hat. Hey, Robin. Hello, Brenda. And then one has these glasses. And then one has the little cat's eye girl glasses like this. So anyway, the box is $20 a month, and that's shipping and everything included. You get the kit like this. This one right here this is March, I believe. And it's all these little pieces you get. This was March. I can't tell you what this month is because everybody's not gotten theirs yet. This was this January? I think this was January. The Snow Angels. I think that's January. I'm trying to see what I have right by me. These three angels, they got snowflakes for wings. They are the little snow angels. I think this was January. I can't remember what February was. Oh, maybe February was this. This is February. Isn't he cute? So you get a little kit because I'm just a big believer in, I don't have lots of stuff in my places in my house to like set things. And so anything that's massively big, I think about, I've got to store that too. So that's how the little box kind of came to be. I like everything kind of smaller, but they're perfect for tier trays or just anywhere you want to set them. But it's not anything, you know, big, but it is birch wood, 1/4 inch birch wood. And you get a kit every single month to your door, and we go in a group together and we craft the kit. And it's a lot of fun. And we laugh and carry on, and we have a great time, and it's cute. And then seeing everybody's in the group, how they do them different. Oh, Judy says it's the best $20 you ever spend. Yes, I think so. I mean, you can't go to McDonald's and buy a meal for 2 people for $20 anymore. So yeah, do without your Starbucks for a couple of days, and it'll be fine. So I try to keep the cost down. It comes in just a little plain white box, no frills, no special tissue paper, no fancy stuff, because that runs the price up for you. And so I just keep it kind of simple, and I always have. Stacey, do mini box altogether. Excuse me. And y'all tell me if that works, because I want to say that's the code word, but I have them written down, and I hope that's the one to the wait list. It is so much fun. It will open, Penny, 1st of May. Okay, so we're gonna do these rabbits, and y'all, maze box is chef's kiss. I love this maze box coming up because it's something that, all I'm gonna say is that maze box is something that we can build off of, if that makes any sense. It's something that can be added to, and that's all I'm gonna say. But it's a lot of fun. It's like a little gift to yourself. Jana, don't take the space out. Autocorrect is kind of funny. Okay, so I'm going to do these bunnies. Of course, she's a girl because, you know, she's got the pointy cat eye glasses, and then the boy. And I want to do their hats, and I was going to paint them. Oh, that's cute, Becky. I was going to just paint their hats like blue and pink. And then, you know, I have this Butamus fabric that I've had to get at Joann's when I was panic buying. And I think I want to do them in this plaid, but sitting down in the, oh, nice, Christy. I bet it's nice down there. Anyway, I think I'm going to do his hat like this and maybe get more of the blue and purple in this fabric in his hat. And then I don't know if I should do hers kind of more of the pink and his bow tie. He has a bow tie. And then, or maybe do hers in flowers or do hers in the same plaid. They are in my shop, and you can comment kit, you can comment shop, and you'll get the link in your inbox. Okay, so I know I want to use this because I love this plaid. I think it is very pretty, and I've got to get on to learning how to make a pillowcase dress because I want to make Charlie some pillowcase dresses for the summer. I got to do that. Gail's on the list. So that link took you to the wait list, I hope. Yes, these are in my shop in the spring and summer collection. Okay, now that we've got that done, decided, I think I'm going to go ahead. You made them garden angels. How cute. I think I remember seeing somebody that did that. But I am going to paint a coat of white on my hats. So I'm going to do that just a little bit. So in case that fabric is kind of, paint had lots of gunk in it. In case that you can see through the fabric, I don't want it to be, yay, Penny. Do them in the same plaid, Debbie said. I think so. But in case you can see through the fabric, I just want it to be able to, it'll show up, you know, really good. So I'm just going to paint them a coat of white just to get me started, just in case. Yay, okay, good. So it did take you to the list. Okay. I thought it did, but I was trying to remember. I know, Dana, I just got to find a good instructional video. I wish I had somebody that would just sit down with me and show me how to do it. I learned better that way, I guess. So, but I don't know if there's maybe a class in town or, sewing classes or I got to find out, and that's the thing. But then find me a good pattern. Because when I sewed some clothes for Chase when he was little, I went and I took a class and bought the pattern and all of that. And that's how I did it. Hey, Leisha. Do them in the same plaid. I think so, too. I think that, so they'll kind of match. But because I love this fabric, y'all. It's so soft and pretty. Just the colors are so soft and they look Easter. Okay, so I got my hats. I just gave them a coat of white. Now, what color to paint the bunnies? That's the other hard part. And I don't really want to do them the typical white. It's like we always paint our bunnies white. Yay, Alicia, y'all are getting them quick because I mailed them Thursday. So I'm either thinking a tan, like a light tan, that's khaki tan, and this is fawn, which is a little bit darker, oranger color, or maybe like a light gray. So I'm leaning kind of toward the brown. Oh, you made shorts for your boys? Oh, you like my mini shelf? Yeah, I had a mini sale on Whatnot on Saturday night, and it went really well. And everything has been taken to the post office and shipped. So if you order something on Saturday night, it's already at the post office. And it was really good. I didn't realize I had been on for 3 hours. There was tornado warning in the middle of all that, and it was crazy. Okay, Marcedia, you're fine. And so I had this little shelf on my table the other night, and so I just loaded it up with some of my little things, and I said, I'm just going to put it back there because I think it's super cute. Gray and brown. Yeah, a tan or a light gray. I'm thinking I'm going to go with this khaki tan. Sewing Barbie clothes is small. Yes, it is. Black and gray. I saw somewhere, where was I when I saw that black bunny? Oh, it was at Market. We saw like a little statues of black bunnies, and they were really pretty, y'all. But it kind of throws you off because you think Easter, you don't think of rabbits being black. Yay, Brenda got her box. Y'all are all getting your box today. All right, let me see. Let me move my fabric because y'all know I'm going to put my paint over here. And all I need is my fabric to dip down in there and I'll be cashew color bunnies. Dana, you did. In your box, you have 2 boxes coming actually. That's when I saw your name a minute ago. It made me think about it. So yeah, you have 2 boxes coming because all your stuff wouldn't go in 1 box. Brenda, so my virtual assistant person has got to give me all that information, which the videos are already there. So they're safe, but the videos should probably still be in the group. I haven't went to look and see if they've been deleted. It was good. Pam, thank you for being there. Pam Dodd right there. She has a Whatnot shop too, and she sells a lot on Whatnot. So she's my Whatnot friend. Y'all have to go follow her. Add some gray into the brown. I can do that. So they are, this is light brown. Like you'll see, it's not really much different than the actual wood color. But it's darker in real life. The pretty fabric. Joann's, Jerry, because I went in Joann's and I was all, I'm getting some of this white. And I'm just going to kind of, see if I can't maybe kind of smudge his face a little bit. Because you know how they're kind of lighter. Let me just put this sponge back over here. I'm getting some white off of that. They're lighter kind of around their face, maybe. I don't know. I'm just playing as I go. Yeah, Joann's, because, you know, I was panic buying the fabric in Joann's because they're closing. And I haven't been back, so I don't know. Has anybody been to Joann's recently and seen if the fabric is any cheaper, or is it going down any, or what the deal is with Joann's fabrics? Because I haven't been. All right, that's leaving like a little line, and I ain't happy about it. Okay. Let me go space darker. Hold on. Will be the subscription party. Yeah, I gotta get with her, and she's got to show me how to do it because it's something I don't know how to do either. I know how to do the back side of it, but as far as y'all go, but yes, we'll let y'all know before they disappear, because they shouldn't disappear until like June is, I think, when it is. It's still 20% off. That is no good. Aww, gray and brown bunnies in our flower pot. Hey Sheila. All right, so let's. Of course, he's gonna get pink in his ears. All right, so now y'all think I should do her gray? Where's my gray? Yeah, the fabric's from Joann's. Yeah, so the videos are moved, and they already are moved. I have them all backed up, so don't fret. But they shouldn't be gone from the group just yet. So we've got time, but they're still all where they should be. This is gray sky, and y'all see how light it is? But it's going to look darker once it dries. Bought from other stores. Huh, that is weird. All right, so he's going to be tan and she's going to be gray. So this is, and you can make your own gray. If you don't have gray, just, you know, put you a tiny, tiny bit of black in your white, a tiny bit. Clearance center takes over and they set the prices. Jeez. Well, I need to go check it out because y'all know I'll get in there and panic buy again. And I don't need to do that, but because I see all the pretty fabric and it stresses me out because we have Hobby Lobby, yes. We don't have a lot of like homeowner kind of fabric stuff near me. But I'll get in there and start seeing it all and be like, oh, I want this color and this color and this color. Because I love all the fabric. Hey, Cindy. Hello, Janet. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing with them. This one, I'm going to kind of do white, like right here, I guess. Slate gray. Yeah, that's a little darker than this, but you can, like I said, you can make your own gray. It's going to take a little more than what I put on there. But we're going to do their ears pink. Ooh. But thank y'all for hopping on and coming on up here with me and chatting and watching me paint, because I've had requests for this kit to be painted, and here we are. But Easter is upon us, y'all. It's the 20th, I think, isn't it? Hey, Hazel. All right, getting all the way down here. Oh, we gotta do their feet. All right, so they have feet. So I gotta do her feet while I'm at it. Before I forget, my paint dries up. Some of my little sponges kind of get crumbly or something when I rub them on the wood. I don't know what the deal is with some of them. Some do that. So I'm dabbing. Dab, 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 dab. All right. So see, it's a real pretty gray. I'll show you. It's a light, light, light gray. Hey, Julie. The 20th. Yeah, it's coming. And we always have that little cold snap, it seems like, right before Easter, and I think this is it for us. Hello, John. Hello, Kathy. What's the temperature in Washington State right now? Because it feels like Washington State here, for what I would think it would feel like. It feels like it's cold. Because y'all are way up there. All right, there's his little brown feet. I'm going to go over his ears again. Second coat don't take near as much as the first one does. Okay, now let's do her white. Hello from cold Ohio. Yeah, I knew that y'all were cold too. It kind of just goes up. Like, we're not far from you. 2 tornadoes in Tallahassee today. That's what we've been dealing with for the past 4 or 5 days. I mean, there's people around here that lost everything. Like, in our general area. And Arkansas is underwater. They've declared a state of emergency because they are just underwater. And we have a place in Hardy, Arkansas on the river, in like a campground, and we lost everything we had. So, but it's okay. It is what it is. Oh no, Becky. I hope everything's going okay. 57 in eastern Montana. Y'all are warmer than we are in Montana than Mississippi right now. Isn't that awful? This sounds backwards. But yeah, we lost our structure that, you know, our camper was parked under. We had like a 46-foot camper. We lost that. Cedar Rapids. Okay, y'all are talking amongst yourselves. Okay. All right, so I got her a little white, just kind of blended it in. Hey, Barb. Yes, it should be open, Emily. You can definitely call them. That's not far from me. I've been there many times. I know. It is sad. I haven't been there in a while. My kit, mine didn't. Okay. Oh, Janet, just type in the word kit, and it should send you a message to your messenger. Hey, Sonnet, how are you? Y'all go follow my friend Sonnet, Garden Blooms. I met her at the business retreat, and she's a friend of Julie's, and she does thrift flips and stuff like that, kind of like Julie does. But her message just went by, and she's so sweet, and I love to watch her videos now that I'm following her of her thrifting adventures. Snow on the rooftops this morning. Oh my gosh, y'all. We gotta stop that nonsense. And I'm going to say it again. Y'all hear me say it every time. I need another one of these. Every time. 33. Ooh, it's snowing. Okay. All right. So here's this is just my fancy cover girl. And I'm going to just kind of shade in the middle of their ears. I've had somebody ask me if this will stay, and it has stayed. It stays for me because I think it just kind of stains the paint. All right, there's one ear. So it's not like painting it is, to me, is harsh. I can't get the paint to look right when I do it. So I just use my blush, and that way I can get it kind of a soft look where it's not harsh. So I'm going to do that one because I feel like the ear is bent over, so you only see part of it. Yeah, I need to get a Q-tip. Yay, Sonnet! I saw you and a bunch of other people crafting or upcycling or something when I was scrolling by. It's sweatshirt weather here too. It's cold. So I'm just doing like parentheses, like just kind of going like this with my applicator, and then kind of in the middle, and it just gives it that subtle look, because like I said, if I try to paint it, the lines look too harsh. So I just use the blush. All right, and so I need to use the blush on their snow flurries. Y'all can go on with your snow. Oh, I don't know what color blush. It just says Cheekers Blush. And it doesn't really have it. I don't know if that's the color, but it's kind of a bright pink. The Dollar Tree has tons of makeup. This was just too bright for me, and so I brought it out here and used it in my stuff. Yes, I need to get one of those the next time I see them. All right, so I'm gonna do, I think that's dry. I'm gonna do, their cheeks a little bit. Just a little. And if you take your finger and kind of blend it out, it kind of softens it a little more. So it's kind of subtle. I just kind of... Okay, so you can see there's our cheeks. Let's do his. You just turn your heat on. I know. I had to turn my heat on out here this morning when I came out here. It was cold. I was like, oh no. It was 83 degrees Saturday. And then we had storms and tornadoes and every flood and I don't know. Everything in between. And then when I woke up yesterday morning, it was like 40 something degrees. I was like, 40-degree difference in temperature. So there's that. Had the air on, but back to heat now. Gosh, I know, us too. 90, Tammy. Whoo! Go on with yourself and your 90 degrees. It's better than freezing. Okay, so there's that. What else? Oh, I gotta do their little eyeballs. So they all have little eyes. They both have little eyes. I shouldn't say all. There's only 2 of them. So I gotta... It's not enough to tape down, so I'm just gonna dot them with hold them. I know, the AC, we had it on too until Sunday. 23. It's that little before Easter snap is what I say it is. Just can't handle it. But I have seen it snow in April before in Mississippi. Believe it or not, I have. Which is crazy, but it's done it. One day we wear sweaters, the next day, I know, you don't ever know how to dress. Sometimes you have all the seasons in one day and you wear a jacket in the morning, and then by the afternoon you've got on shorts or short sleeves or something, and then it's cold again. We go through all the seasons. Okay, there's that. So their noses, so one of their noses is flat on the bottom. And then another one of their noses is rounded. So they are different. Okay, Jane, just type in shop and it should send it. Okay, so now we're going to do... Should I paint them both pink, their noses, or should they be like black or gray or pink? What do y'all think? Pink? Their little nose should be pink, maybe? Snow in Colorado and in May. And now I'm having a second thought about something. But I'll worry about that in a minute. Alright. Her flower. If I'm doing... Okay. I'm going to do her flower like a daisy. She has a flower that's going to go on her hat. And I'm going to go safe and do a daisy. So I'm going to paint my flower. You got a little flower. Make that white. Their nose should be pink. Okay. I was kind of thinking that, but I didn't shake that pink up very much. The puppies, our dogs could care less. If it's thunder and lightning, they may bark at the storm, but they're not scared of it. Sons get married on Saturday and they left. Okay, pink noses. Maybe I need a little white, and because that's gonna be really pink. Okay. Try to tone it down just a hair. All right. One nose. Maybe I toned it down just too much. Okay, there's one nose. I know y'all can't see that's pink, but it is. And maybe his just needs to be brighter. Okay. All right, there's that. Where's my white sponge again? Here we go. Gotta do this. Thank you, Emily. All right, so I'm just doing my white again for my flower, which I know it takes 10 coats, and my eyeballs. And they've got, the eyes have like a little dot in the middle for the pupils, so I'm just going to use my, I hope I have one, a marker. Nope. Please tell me I have a black one over here. I thought I saw one today. Here we go. Yes, I have one. So I'm going to get that out. All right, so now, hey, Janice, you're okay. Okay, so now, while all of this is drying, oh, I got to do this yellow, the center of my flower. I'm going to do a little bit of white and just a little bit of yellow because I want it to be like a real faint yellow. Okay. Pretty, 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 pretty. Okay. So I'm just kind of going light, light, light. Hey, Mary, there's somebody else from Washington State. Okay. What color are their glasses going to be? Okay, so these are his glasses. And these are her glasses. And this is the fabric that their hats are going to, I'm going to Mod Podge on their hats. So maybe his need to be blue and hers need to be pink. But her nose is pink, or she could have green. I don't know. How is the dollhouse? Laura, I'm real behind too because I painted it and that's as far as I've gotten because everything's come up in the world and me and my husband is like, that's what keeps getting put down on the list. So yeah, that's what's happening. Oh, I gotta paint this white. I gotta paint my bow tie white. Sorry. Because in case the fabric, you know, see through. Hey, Darla! Purple glasses for her. Ooh. Didn't even think about that. Okay, let me find a pretty purple that's gonna match. So, maybe this one or this one. Purple cow. I just like saying purple cow or purple petal. I'm going to do purple petal. Hey, Peggy. So this is purple petal. And then we said for him, black. Oh, I could dot her glasses. Vicky said, hey, I could dot something. Tortoise shell. Jane's like, tortoise shell. Okay, we're going to paint tortoise shell. Girl gold, boy black. Oh, look, Christy's busting out with the gold. She's got fancy glasses. Okay. I was thinking about adding whiskers to them, but I'm trying to think of how I'm going to pull that off. Purple for hers and yellow for his. Okay, so I'm going to attempt somehow, you know, I've got to make room for my fabric and not get paint on anything because I don't want to mess up my fabric. So I'm just going to pull out the corner. So y'all, this is so pretty. Kathy, we're doing the bunnies with the top hats. And I'm going to Mod Podge fabric because I love to Mod Podge fabric. And I was going to try to see if I couldn't get more of the purple and blue for him. But at this point, I'm just like, I'm just going to do it and just get what I get. But I'm going to try to get that blue right there in his hat. That's why normally I would go to the edge because y'all, it drives me bonkers when somebody starts in the middle of scrapbook paper. But for this sake, I'm trying to get that blue right there. Maybe I need to do it this way. Here we go. Like that. So I want a certain plaid. Wipe up the paint. Well, I'm going to use some of it, so. Alright, I'm just going to trace around my hat with my little friction pen that, you know, disappeared, my disappearing ink pen. Alright, so. Alright, there's his. Alright, let's see where hers needs to be. I can get hers right down here, maybe. Oh yeah, and then that purple. I can get purple on hers and the pink, maybe. Yeah, so hers will have purple, pink, and green on hers. So then her glasses will be purple and they're gonna match. Then I gotta do the bow tie. Bow tie is gonna be a challenge because it's small. Sorry if I'm missing y'all's comments. I am trying to get that done. Okay, there we go. Oh, it didn't get the link. Do you have Messenger, Jane? Because that's where it's going to. So check your Messenger if you have that. That's where it should go. Okay. So let's cut hers out. And take about a second to cut out. And if you've never Mod Podge fabric, it is so much fun because just like scrapbook paper, but even more so, there's so many patterns and colors and combinations you can do with fabric, you know, Mod Podging it. So I don't only just look at my scrapbook paper. I like to look at my fabric to Mod Podge as well because, you know, it'll make it stiff and it makes it really cool. I have Mod Podge fabric onto drawers on dressers before. So yeah, don't limit yourself just to paper. You can definitely use all kinds of fabric. Dollar Tree has little fat quarters that they sell all rolled up. I get those too when I see some that I like that I don't have. Okay, so there's her hat. So see, I've got purple, pink, and green on hers. And then we're going to cut his out. So just trying to roughly cut it out so I can put my fabric up. Just cut this way. There we go. All right, I'll set it back over here. Ah, Mary, you miss seeing me. I know. It felt like forever when the storms was rolling in and, you know, it's just, I just don't want to be out here because I turn my phone notifications off when I'm live and do not disturb. And so I could be out here and get blown off. No, my family would come and get me, but y'all know, I just like to know what's going on. And when we've had tornado warnings for the past, you know, we have watches and then we have warnings. And it's like, oh my gee, what is happening? I don't want to be out here and be not knowing what's happening. So yeah, I hadn't got to work a lot. I didn't work Thursday. I didn't come out here and cut Thursday. Kind of just watch the weather. But then it decided to wait to do something until about 7 o'clock on Thursday. And on Friday. And on Saturday. I think Saturday it poured rain for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Like we drained our pool the whole day. Like we had the hose in the pool. Okay, so here's his hat. So see, his is kind of blue and green with a little gray, little pink over here on his. All right, so let's get the Mod Podge out. So now you kind of see why I painted the background white, because I'm scared that might be a little bit transparent. You can see through it. And then that wood will make it kind of dark. So I wanted to lighten it up and make sure I had white under there. Just because if I had paper, I wouldn't worry about it. But since I'm doing fabric, it's a little different. All right, so let's see. Get his hat on there. They are just going to be dressed in their Easter best with their little plaid, their little pastel plaid. I'm going to kind of let that dry a minute because I got to cut the excess. But look how stinking cute this is going to be. Oh, y'all just look. Just get a little sneaky peeky of how he's going to look in his little hat. Okay. All right, now hers. It's going to be cute. See, that's what I'm saying. We're going to look at it and see what color glasses he needs. I like black. I think black would look really good. And he would look distinguished. But I might do them where they match. I don't know. We're going to see. Fabric don't tend to want to wrinkle as bad as paper does when you Mod Podge. Okay, there's her hat. Look how stinking adorable. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Just look at it. Cute. Oh, I could dot his tie. All right, so here is the tie. And it has the middle part. So now I got to try to... Oh, wait. You know, we don't throw anything away around here. If we can use it, we're going to use it. But I don't think I have enough room for that entire piece. Where is it to go? No, it's not big enough. Okay. Got to get it back out. And Kind of want that blue-green on there so it'll match. Let's do this right here. It's gonna be so cute. Make sure my pen makes marks. You'll pick it up and then you hadn't even made a mark on the fabric. It's like, what? Okay. See? I missed part of it. That. Okay. And then, where does that need to be? Maybe here? All right, let's cut this off. There we go. Not too bad. Yeah, I could polka dot it. Let me put this on there and then we'll see what it looks like, or I can dot it. But he's got stripes. Is that gonna matter? He's got plaid and then polka dots will be okay. You know, we don't want to have him breaking any fashion set rules about polka dots and plaid, and which, I mean, it don't matter to me. Y'all know I'm just being funny. He can be anything he wants. There's no rules in crafting. There are no rules. You can do what you want. So it'll look like that. Cut this one out. Small prayer for something. We'll definitely be praying. I must have missed. Oh, Gina. Gina must be having surgery. Okay. We'll be praying for you and the surgeon for sure. I know it's kind of going under the knife's kind of scary, but you'll be okay. God's going to take care of you. Take you a good nap and you'll wake up and it'll be done. All right, it's this way. Here we go. All right, so this is what his tie would look like. I'm just holding it up there. And then he would look like this with his bow tie. I like the plaid. He's a bunny. He doesn't care, right? He can wear what he wants to. Bunnies don't even wear clothes. I like the plaid, y'all. I'm going for the plaid. Even though I could dot, but it takes so long for the dots to dry. And I'm like ready to put this together. When I get to that point, I'm like, oh, I don't want to wait for the dots to dry. Okay, here we go. There's that, and there's that. There's his tie. So now I'm going to come back and I'm going to sand off. Because I did, I cut, but, my cutting is not perfect because you still have that little edge there. So I'm going to cut some. That might actually work better. But you can sand off the fabric just like you do, just like you would if you were sanding paper. Let's see. So you can, as long as you're just going in one direction, it will take that fabric off just like it does scrapbook paper. Spoken like a true nurse. All right. I didn't do too bad. Where's his hat? But the cutting works really good too. Till you get somewhere down here small that I can't get to. And then I had to break out my little itty bitty scissors, which work really great for this. My little Tim Holtz scissors that some sweet person sent me. They work great in little tight spaces. All right. Get off there. Okay, so there's his little hat. Now the tie, I gotta fix that for sure. I'm getting all the rain, somebody said, in Oregon. I think everybody got rain, but gosh, I don't know what was up down here. Mother Nature was mad at us. But, you know, everybody's like, oh, we need some rain to wash the pollen away. Well, guess what? There ain't any pollen now. It's gone. It is out of here because of all the storms. It does make little strings though, so you had to kind of cut those. Sour apple glasses. Okay, so like, so the green, that would be pretty. I would mix a little bit of stuff in there. Okay, so here is the bow tie. Cut that string right there, and that string right there, and that one. Okay, so here's what the bow tie looks like. Cute. And I'm gonna hot glue it together rather than use my stick fast. I think it'll just do better with that fabric. Okay. All right. So there's his bow tie with a big long string. All right, and I've got to color in his eyeballs. You could use a Sharpie or you could dot these, but they've got like a little circle down there, a little, his pupil or their pupils. And I'm just gonna color that in with my little black marker so they can see. So yeah, the last thing I gotta decide is the glasses. All right. Let's see. Where's my baby bottle of stick fast glue? I'm gonna glue my daisy, the center of my daisy. Okay. There's my little daisy for her hat. Okay. So, let's see. There's my pen I can't lose. So oh wait, she's gray and he is brown. It doesn't matter really because they both are kind of the same, except their noses are different, but that's just, depends on how you want to, which nose you want to put on who. But you could do them both boys. Just one of them has a bow tie, so I'm going to do her. And one of them has a flower, so, I keep seeing stuff I need to trim. Or maybe I'm creating things I need to trim. Okay. Now, so I'm not going to glue anything down yet because I got to see how far the hat needs to come down because the glasses are actually going to get stuck to the hat. That's where they're going to go across the brim. So I'm not going to glue anything down yet, except I'm going to do the eyes first. So when you do these, just kind of be careful about that because the glasses are going to actually be glued to the hat. This is my stick fast in this little bitty bottle because I don't, like the big bottle, I'll just put some in here and it's easier. I don't have to sit there and wait for it to come all the way down the bottle to come out. And she definitely needs some, she needs some eyelashes. Okay, so she's got, I gave her some eyelashes on the sides. She's cute. Let me glue her nose on. All right, now leave her alone and let's do his. And they have eyebrows, but their hats actually come down over their eyebrows. And the nose. Okay. All right, so there she is. Okay, so her hat. I'm not gonna put the flowers on yet. Okay, so here's her glasses. So I gotta see where to put. Or you can actually glue them to her eyeballs. Well, they'll actually go on her face like this. That did not work. Hold on. They'll actually go on her face. I tried to pick it up by the hat, and the hat's not attached. Like this. So they'll go on her face like this. She's cross-eyed. But his glasses won't do that. Well, they will. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Okay. So that's what we're doing. All right. So what color for the glasses? I was thinking I had to put them on the brim of the hat. But no, I don't. Okay. It comes in a 4.5 ounce bottle, and of course the label, they stuck this nice sticky label over the top, but I get the thick, and it's called Stick Fast. CA Thick is what it says under that, but it's called Stick Fast. But I know that's backwards because, you know, Facebook took that away from us, but I put it in this little bottle, and then this little stick pin goes like that. So I can easily do it. Okay, so her glasses are purple, we said. Purple petal. That's what color hers are going to be. And I can put little dots on her glasses or something. It's going to be so cute. It's going to match the fabric, the plaid. Okay. So here are her glasses. Yeah, thank you, Judy. And then, so his glasses, I just don't know yet. Green for him. Okay, everybody says kind of green. All right, I'm going to hot glue her flower on her hat. So cute. And then, so green. Now I gotta figure out what green. Green. It's such a hard decision. How about, this is foliage green. Oh, she needs some diamond studs. I know, I got rhinestones I could put on the edges of her glasses. This is foliage green. So it matches that green pretty well up here. Okay, so let's do his glasses. You ever seen a rabbit with green glasses? You're about to. Okay. So if you want a kit like this for yourself, you can comment shop, or you can comment kit in the comments, and you will get a link to your messenger, and you can purchase one. Parakeet. Yeah, this is really close to parakeet. Sour apple, it's kind of in that range. All right, so then her glasses are going to go on her face just like that. So I'm just going to put some glue. Just kind of like right in the middle. And they will go on her face. Like you can glue them right onto her face. All right, there's that. And then her hat. gonna go there. So I'm just gonna put some glue here, and I know her hat's gonna go here. Okay. Put her hat down. So adorable. All right. Thank you, Darla. I appreciate that. Dana, have you had surgery? Okay. I'll hold her up in just a second when it's set up. There she is so far. Look at her glasses on. She looks so smart. Okay. So now let's get him all fixed up. His little green. The green looks so good, y'all. That was a good choice. It looks adorable. So let's see. You have to kind of see where it's going to touch. So definitely glue their eyes on first. And then put their glasses on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love it. So cute. Okay. Look. Isn't it cute? The green looks so good. All right. And if you wanted to get really crafty, you could make him a hat band. Now let's see. I've got, okay, I put this ribbon out here that I have, and it's green. And I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make him a hat band. She don't need a hat band, you know, but I think he does. So it's this plaid green. I've had it for a long time from the Crafter Square from Amazon. I'm reading Amazon. From Dollar Tree. So let's try to see if there's a right and a wrong side. Okay. So hold that down. It's purple. Dev's like, purple hearts. I know the purple glasses are just too cool for school. Her and her purple glasses. I was thinking pink earlier, and then now that I see the purple, it's like, no, they need to be purple. He needs bushy eyebrows. He's got eyebrows. Maybe I need to, where's my pen? Oh, maybe I need to accent his eyebrows. Okay. And this little line right here. Okay. All right, so there's his little hat with his hat band. They're turning out cute, I know. All right. So I'm trying to see where it's gonna touch. Where's my glue? Wait for it to come down again. All right, so here, mainly here. Okay. All right, hold it. Speaking of tumblers, I'm thirsty. I think I'm gonna drown all the water I'm having to drink and the rain. All right. Okay. Now. Isn't he cute? Okay. Now he's got to have his bow tie, but I'm gonna, so when you put his bow tie on, put his stand on first, so you'll know exactly how low you're gonna go. Y'all. How cute. Hey, Michelle. And then you're going to want to see where the bow tie needs to go from there, because you don't want to put it too low and then you can't get his little stand on. So which way does it need to go? Like this. Or no, like this. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the stand on first, just so you'll see how far it needs to go. Now, because I don't want to get it too low or my stand, his little feet won't go on. Isn't it cute, Darlene? Hey, Lisa. He's Professor. He is. He looks very dapper in his hat and his bow tie. Y'all just wait. So cute. Okay. He is so cute. I don't want to glue the stand on because I like to take them off, but look at I love the plaid. It just makes them look so distinguished. Here, we'll put him up here like this so y'all can see him. Look. All right, stay there. Isn't it cute? All right, so now her stand goes on. She doesn't have a bow tie or anything. She just has her stand. Look how stinking cute. They're adorable. So I was thinking about making them some whiskers, but now I'm thinking I'll be doing a little bit too much and get carried away. Where's my stick pin? Here it is. Here it is. His ears. Okay, so I need to make lines on his ears. Like, let me make some little, let me make this line up here. And, oh, I was going to dot her glasses. So you mean lines like this? So cute. Okay. So I went ahead and drew, you know how the ears draped over? So I drew that little line right there. So it looks like her ear is hanging over. She needs a pearl necklace. That would be cute. Where would I put it? He looks like the Mad Hatter. He kind of does, doesn't he? So this is his ear, where it's bent over. I like to draw a line and do two little dots. I don't even know where I got that from, but I guess I could do little dots on their face, like his little, where his little whiskers go. Okay, how's that? See his little whiskers dots? Let me put his stand back on his little feet here. And you can glue your stand on if you want to. I usually don't, because in case when I want to store them or something, I just take the stands off. I'm just going to give her a few. Draw that little line. Okay, I did a pearl necklace. I don't know where I would do it. Look how cute. See her little whiskers? Professor needs a mouth. I know, but where? But it's like, here's their head and then they have feet. Like there's no body there. But isn't it cute though? It still looks cute. They do need whiskers. She needs a line under her nose. Okay, I did it. I did her line to make it look better. But yeah, I was thinking about whiskers, but then I was like, they need to be coming out from their nose, but their nose is like way up there. So, because I was going to make them some like with the jute and unravel it and make them come out, have done before. But I don't know. I just don't think that would look right because they really need to be coming from like here and going out. Yeah, I'm scared I'm going to do too much and mess it up. Wait, her little flower needs, need some little accent lines. And then her glasses. Do I have a white one? I do. Make U shape on each side of their nose line. Like a little smile. Let's see. I'm going to do her dots like this. Oh, she's all that now. She looks sophisticated with her dotted glasses. She looks all fancy. Okay. Look at her glasses. Hey, Stacy. Isn't that cute? Yeah, I think I'm going to leave them like they are. American Idol. Oh, wow. They're singing how great they are. I bet that's so good. So you're talking about doing like the line and then a little mouth. A little mouth. Okay, is that better? There's her mouth. Let me draw her little toe lines better. Okay. Get her in her stand. And I don't have two bottles to set them on up here where y'all can see them above the comments. So his mouth is underneath his thing, rhinestone, the glasses. That would be so cute. But my rhinestones are not out here right this moment. Ooh. Okay. Aren't they cute? Now, I did not make this file. My friend Kat made this file, but I love them. And they just come to life. I mean, he is ready for Easter, if I would say so. Like, he is set to go with his little date. I don't want to get that on my shirt. He is set to go. Look at her. Yeah, you like the mouth now? See, yeah, it looks better. It does look better. But that plaid is perfect because they match, but they don't match, but they match. We had that song at my daddy's funeral. Oh, mine too, my mother's funeral. Somebody sang that at her funeral. The boy's bow tie almost looks like his teeth. Like he's got buck teeth. That is so funny. So these are so cute. And I promised I would finish them before Easter. But if you want a kit, just comment shop, or you can comment kit. But look how adorable. And if you're really good, you could like paint your plaid. Now, I've tried to do it, and I can do it, but it's not great. But some people can, and it's amazing. Maybe his mouth a little bigger so it stands out. Okay. You gotta turn it this way. Kind of looks like a mustache. That better? They're adorable. I know they are. Her glasses are just like, she needs rhinestones on the corners though. And my rhinestones aren't out here. They're out inside. But they're so cute. Look at them. I can't quit looking at them. But to see the little, just the pink in the ears, it just makes all the little bit of difference. They're so adorable. I thought they were teeth. Stacey, this is bow tie. My, what big teeth you have. This is bow tie. His bow tie matches his hat. Aren't they cute? But they would look cute either way you did them. If you wanted just to paint them, because I was going to paint his turquoise and hers pink, And that's what I was going with. And then I saw that fabric sitting over there, and I was like, let's put some fabric on their hats. I think that would look so cool. And they look like they're ready to go to Easter Sunday church. They're going to the Easter parade. Oh, Darlene, that would look cool. A stencil. And stencil it on. But you can draw like the lines, like water your paint down a lot and make lines like plaid. And it would look really cute too. But there's scrapbook paper that's plaid. But yeah, don't overlook fabric when it comes to Mod Podging, because you can definitely do it, because I love doing it. It looks so good. Thank y'all very much. They are stinking cute. Is that paint dry? This, for the most part, like, this over here is not, but I mean, where I'm at, it does. But I know y'all are wondering, what is that on her shirt? It says Rise Mastermind is what it says. From my mastermind last year, it was a sweatshirt we got. Paint her toenails. Trudy says paint her toenails. I don't know if I could paint. That I might mess that up, Trudy. Thank you, Cheryl. Looks like March hair in Alice in Wonderland. Yes, I like Alice in Wonderland. Lori's like, paint the back. I will, Lori. I just want to do it right now. Take them to church with me. Yes. I promise I'll paint them tomorrow. I'll make Dorothy make me paint them, because that's all dry. Yeah, I thought about outlining the pink on the ears, but I don't really want to. I mean, I could put like a little bitty little lines here. Okay, I did that to her. See, it's just faint. You can't really see it. Pen, don't want to. Okay, I did his. Now, so cute. We could just keep adding all night long. We could put earrings on them and everything else. They're so cute though. But I see I just put a couple of little lines right there, and then on that one, and then that one for May Day. Yay, your little white boxes there. Then they came quick, because I just mailed them Thursday, and today's Monday. That's fast. So yeah, you got to open it and see what's in it and look at it. But next month, so if you want to get on the wait list for my subscription box, I'm going to open it again. It's $20 a month. That's everything, shipping, all that. And so it will come to your door. It is a reoccurring payment, and you can stop it at any time. And if you want to, you can just comment mini box, all one word, in the comments, and it will send you a message to your messenger to join the wait list if you want to do that. Because I know people ask me, and if I don't talk about it, y'all won't know. And somebody that's been waiting to know might not see this live or see the other one, so I have to talk about it all the time. But, and we have a private Facebook group where we put the kits together, and it's a lot of fun. So it's like a little gift to yourself every month. Oh, Lisa, you got yours today? A lot of people's getting theirs today. Wow, I'm shocked. They all went out on Thursday. So anyway, so I am going to hop off, guys, and go and sit with my husband and watch a show or something on TV. Oh, good, Christine, you love it. And so if y'all want these, y'all can get them. And look at them, they're so cute. I'm going to take their picture here in just a minute. It might be Linda was flooding. It might be. So Mandy's waiting on her big white box that I got to send her a bunch of stuff. So anyway, aren't they cute, Mandy? Look at their little plaid. Aren't they adorable? So anyway, thank you, Darla. So anyway, guys, I love y'all. Thank you much for being here and supporting me and supporting my page and showing up. And Thursday, we will craft something from scratch. If you know, you know. So we'll do something. We'll see what we can come up with on Pete and repeat. See what we come up on Thursday, guys. And I will see y'all then. Bye. Have a good evening. Y'all don't get too cold. Y'all stay warm, okay? See you Thursday.